What is up everyone, I am the LAMHD and today we'll be taking a look at Project Delta. First off, we have the song selection screen. The theme here seems to be rainbow gradients and the effect is pretty cool. This rainbow gradient is present on the song wheel and is very pleasant to look at. The shimmer on the score section of the screen is a very dim rainbow as well, a very nice touch. The bottom section of the screen is very simple. It keeps the default black theme but takes it even further by replacing the icons with their keyboard shortcuts and instead having custom icons show up when hovering over the buttons. Unfortunately, we quite quickly noticed the lack of high definition elements for this skin, most notably on the small ranking icons. The ranking icons have a very nice font and contrasting colours but are pretty pixely at high resolutions. The mod screen features very basic mod buttons, nothing special here, minimalist, straight to the point and easy to see which mods make a song easier, harder or do something special. The ranking screen is very slick and all the information is clearly displayed. All elements are aligned properly and the rainbow gradient comes back as a background this time. The graph area is a semi-transparent blue and yellow glass texture and looks very nice against the rainbow background. Almost all of the elements to this page are skinned for high definition except for the ranking symbol. A bit of a shame because if it had been skinned, this screen would have been perfect for me. Next is the gameplay, and there's a lot to talk about. Starting with the hit circles, they look very nice. They have a unique bezel look to them, with a dark blue ring separating the outer circle from the inner circle. This blue ring makes the bright color choice of the hit circles not contrast from each other too much. This makes eye strain less of an issue. The one problem with having bezels the same thickness as the outer circle is the fact that having multiple stacked circles can be confusing, especially with hidden. It feels like there are a lot more circles than there actually are. It's a compromise, I suppose. Now, something that is always important that the skin does right is contrasting the color of the cursor with the circles and sliders. The cursor is a bright orange and white against the blue, pink and yellow tones of the circles and sliders. This makes it almost impossible to lose your cursor while playing. The slider ball is bright yellow, making it very easy to check how fast you should be going. The follow points are of the same color as the slider borders, which make them not too distracting. The HP bar is a bright pinkish purple. Interesting choice in my opinion. Some people might think it's too bright, as it serves no other purpose than to increase stress in tense situations, but I didn't find it bad at all. Finally, the input overlay is black numbers on a dark purple background and is very easy on the eyes. I like it a lot for its simple but effective design. Now, a quick segment about sounds. The hit circles have a lot of different sounds for normal hits, soft hits and drum hits, making every song a new experience for your ears. It's quite surprising to see some of the old default bells and whistles used in a modern skin. Take a listen. The spinner on Project Delta is very simple, but it does its job well. The middle dot is a little off-center, making it easy to know when you're spinning or not. The skip button is in this familiar purple once again and looks very sleek, covering the bottom portion of the screen. You can't miss it. The pause menu looks very standard, nothing fancy here. I do like the choice of font here, very pleasant to read. Same goes for the fail screen, nothing fancy here. It does its job. This skin is a bit of a weird one. It has an overall rainbow theme to it, which is executed very nicely, but there are some missing elements in the core design of the skin for high definition, and that is an issue for a lot of the player base. For the song selection and mod screen, I give the skin a 4 out of 5 because of how clean it is, and it coincides with the theme of the skin very nicely. For the ranking screen, I give it a 5 out of 5, as the only problem with it is the lack of high definition ranking symbols, which isn't too bad as the design is superb. And finally, the overall gameplay gets a 5 out of 5 from me. Contrasting colors, unique circle designs, a nice input overlay, and a mashup of old school hit sounds make the gameplay a very enjoyable experience. And you guessed it, the overall mark for Project Delta is a 5 out of 5. Because of the rainbow theme of the skin and its flashy colors, I'd say this skin is eye candy. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for more skin reviews. Let us know in the comments, what did you think of this review? What did you think of the skin? Are you going to try the skin out? I know I will definitely be using it in the future, and I hope to one day see it compatible with high definition resolutions. Thanks for having me on this episode, and I'll catch you later.